welcome back to Cooking with Aubrey. Today we are making loaded baked potato soup. Brandy wanted this recipe and it looks pretty yummy. I mean, sounds pretty yummy. Looks, I haven't even made it yet. But today we do have a special surprise guest. She's not here. I don't even know if she's gonna show her face on camera. She better show her face. That little bead.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better.
Loaded baked potato soup, loaded baked potato soup, First we're gonna start off with cooking the bacon in the oven. Cooking the bacon in the oven is much easier than trying to cook it on the stovetop in a pan and you're cramming everything together and grease is popping everywhere. And then you get burned, you know? So instead, we're gonna do it in the oven. You just put it on a sheet pan. So I've got thick cut applewood smoked bacon. For this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake this off in the oven, and then we're gonna take that bacon grease, and we're going to cook the diced up potatoes in that bacon grease. You see what I'm saying here? It's gonna be delicious. And then I'm going to set the bacon to the side and chop it up, right? So then we're gonna cook the potatoes in that beautiful bacon grease. Separately, we're going to cook down some onions and garlic and herbs in butter. That's gonna be the start of the soup. And then we're gonna add in some stock, some cream. What's my recipe? Stock, cream, some cheddar, and then we're gonna garnish it with bacon, cheddar, and green onion. This is gonna be yummy. It's soup season right now. It's cold out. Soup warms the heart, it warms my cold soul. Yeah, it warms my cold soul and it will defrost my frozen heart, you know? I'm not dramatic at all. Perfect. So here we have our bacon. We're gonna throw it in the oven at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes until it's all nice and crispy. Now we're going to begin cutting up the onions and the garlic to start that cooking down in the butter. So I'm just going to dice up the onion, mince up the garlic, and it's gonna smell real nice and good like in here. And the bacon is finished. You want it to be a little bit darker because we want it to be crispy for the soup. And we're gonna save this bacon grease, don't throw it away. You're just going to pour the bacon grease into a separate bowl. Can't resist eating some bacon. It's pretty good. We have our onion and garlic all cut up now. So I have a pan preheating, low heat for the past few minutes. And by a few minutes, I mean like 10 minutes. So yeah, you can just preheat your pan at a low heat. We're gonna add in the butter, and then we're gonna add in the onion and garlic, and then we're gonna add in the herbs. So for the herbs, we're gonna take the easy way out because I'm lazy. So if you're like me, you'll appreciate this. So this is some fresh thyme I got from Fresh Thyme. Haha, get it? Pun intended. Anyway, so we're just gonna use this entire package. You can find like these packages of herbs at like Walmart and Aldi and stuff like that. It's very common. So all I'm gonna do is take out all these herbs and tie them with butcher's twine. They sell this in most stores as well, butcher's twine. So you just have the twine here, and I just have like a really long piece, and put it down on your cutting board. You're just gonna wrap the thyme with it. just one big bunch. And keep just going around. I don't want any of the thyme to get loose, so I'm gonna go cray cray. I was gonna put it in a cheesecloth, but then I decided against it, so here we are. Anyway, you just cut this and then tie it off. And then we're just gonna take this out, you know. I am way too lazy to take all these leaves off because that is so time consuming. It is one of the most tedious tasks. I can't speak correctly either. Anyway, it's very tedious. So I am just gonna do this and call it a day. We're gonna take the thyme, we're just gonna throw it right in there. It's gonna infuse with the garlic and the onion. Now that we have our little thyme bundle, we're gonna cut off the excess string because it's just annoying. Oh wow, I only got one. Oh my gosh, I need to get it together. Okay, thyme. And these are fresh bay leaves. You don't have to use fresh ones. You can use dry bay leaves. Anyway, I'm gonna use 3 of these and then the whole bundle of thyme. We're gonna add that in with the garlic and onion. This pot has been preheating for a few minutes on low heat. We're going to add in a whole stick of butter. We're gonna put in the onion and garlic. We're gonna keep this on low heat and we're gonna slowly cook this down until it's translucent and nice and soft and basically melting. Add in the herbs. Cover this with a lid. We don't want to forget the salt. I almost forgot the salt. We're going to put in, see, that's a half tablespoon, another half, so 1 tablespoon of salt as well. So this has been 10 minutes. Ooh, that steam. Okay, so this has been cooking for 10 minutes. And you see it's starting to cook down, which is exactly what we want. My visitor just arrived and I'm really excited. Brooke, are you gonna make an appearance? She says maybe. I now have a live audience, so I'm really teaching someone from a safe distance. She is 6 feet away with a mask on in my living room, laughing at me. So what we got here are 5 Yukon Gold potatoes, or 2 pounds worth. I already peeled them. Now I'm going to dice these up into small cubes. I want them to be small because when you're eating the soup, you don't want huge chunks of potatoes in each bite. So you want to make sure that the dices are really small, and then we're going to cook this up in the bacon grease. I have reserved a 1/4 cup of that grease to cook these down, and it's going to be delicious. Why do I say delicious like that?
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name with my eyes on the wall.
This pan here has been preheating on low medium heat. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit to low heat. I'm going to add in that 1/4 cup of bacon grease I reserved from the bacon, and we're going to add in the potatoes. We're going to salt the potatoes. 1.5 tablespoons of salt. So now I'm going to cover this with a sheet pan because I don't have a lid big enough for that. So this is what I like to call making it work. There you go. The potatoes have been cooking for 15 minutes and I just gave them a quick stir. They've been covered and they're starting to cook throughout. They're close to being done. So I uncovered the potatoes for the remaining of the cooking time. The potatoes have been cooking for about 25 minutes. Go ahead and give them a stir. They're starting to really brown up. I'm gonna get a harder spatula. Oh my God, look at that. That's that good stuff right there, that good. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. See that? Oh my gosh. So these are very close to being done. Let's give them a try. Guys, these potatoes are flippin' delicious. Literally, the potatoes soaked up all of that flavor from that bacon grease, and I really didn't think it was gonna have that big of an impact of flavor because I really didn't add a ton of bacon grease compared to how much potatoes that I cooked. These potatoes are done. They taste literally like bacon. So this is a new revelation that now I just want to make potatoes like this every freaking time. So we're going to finish up the soup and add them in at the end. We're going to use 2 different kinds of bone broth today. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I hate the term bone broth. All broth, when made properly, is made with bones, okay? So I got these 2. I've been wanting to try this brand, but the container's so tiny that I never buy it. It's also pretty expensive. So this is, I only wanted like 1.5 of these, so it worked out perfectly. So I'm gonna try both of these and see which is better. Is this really worth the price tag? Because I bought this on sale. On sale, this was $5.49. That's how you open a can if you're not strong like me. Oh, this had a plastic thing. Y'all didn't see that, right? Don't laugh at me. She's laughing in the background. Only a little. Like these? Okay, that one's all right. It's not bad. I've had that one before, but I've never had this one. Wasn't what I was expecting. It's very acidic. It has apple cider vinegar in it. That's what I'm tasting. And turmeric. And rosemary. Oh, wow. Did they make this just to drink? Oh, yeah. It's the honored sipping broth. Okay. Makes more sense now. All right. Anyway, so they're both good. This one's seasoned. If I had known that, I wouldn't have bought it. Anyway, but it's still good. So these are both bone broth. This is Zoup Epic Bone Broth. We're also going to add in heavy cream as well. We're gonna add all this into the pot once the flour is done cooking down. So this has been cooking for a ½ hour now. It's starting to get really close to being done. We're gonna let it go for a few more minutes with the lid. The onions are done cooking now. And we can go ahead and add in all the stock and the cream. So now we're gonna add the flour to make roux to thicken it. So first I'm just gonna take out this thyme and set it off to the side, and the 3 bay leaves as well. I'm going to add in 2/3 cup of flour, and then we're going to whisk this in. If you're using a non-stick pan, you want to make sure you're using not a metal whisk. You want to use one that has silicone or plastic so it's not scratching your pan. So I added the flour, and we're going to just let this cook down for a few minutes, occasionally stirring, and we want to get that thyme stem out of here. All right, so it's been cooking down for about 7 minutes now on low heat. This is all good to go. Add in the cream, the stock. Now you want to whisk it all to break up the clumps. And I'm going to turn this up to a medium heat. And we're going to bring this to a soft boil so it can thicken up. Oh my god, guys, I just tasted this. It's amazing. It does need some more salt though, so I'm gonna add in a ½ tablespoon of salt to that. If y'all are loving this video, please like, comment, subscribe, or ring the bell. I would greatly appreciate it, because there are a ton of you out there. Are you one of those people watching that never like, comment, or subscribe or ring the bell to any of my videos? What are you doing? It's just a click away. I mean, you just do this. Click, click, click. Not that hard. We're gonna go ahead and start grating this cheese. Is mild cheddar. You can get the pre-shredded cheddar if you want, but I have found that it doesn't melt quite as nicely. So I always just buy the block and put in the work, but you don't have to if you don't want to. It's going down in Chinatown. You wanna know why? Because it smells freaking delicious right now. There's the potatoes cooking in that bacon grease. There's the onions and the garlic with the butter and the herbs. It smells like what I imagine Heaven's Gates smell like when you open them. And the light just comes partying open and there's the sound, you know. We're gonna go ahead and chop up this bacon here. I'm just going to roughly chop this. I've already ate like 2 slices, if I'm gonna be honest. Again, you want this in smaller pieces as well, because when you are eating your soup, you don't want... Oh, the green fucking onions. God damn it, I forgot about those. All right, that's next, guys. We're gonna cut up the green onion, cut off the ends first. Actually, let me change this camera angle because what the fuck am I doing?
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby.
So now we're going to get some lemon juice because we want to finish off the soup with a little bit of lemon, because the soup is going to have, you know, fat from the butter, the heavy cream. It's also going to be really starchy with that potato, also all that cheese. So we need a little bit of acid to cut through all those, you know, fatty flavors, the starchiness, the fattiness, the starchiness, to have a nice clean finish of a balanced bite. So you need acid for that. So the best option in this case is lemon juice. Other examples that you could use for other recipes are like apple cider vinegar, lime, literally anything that is very acidic. For soups, generally lemon is the best choice, or a lot of Asian recipes use lime. And then, oh, I'm just squeezing it over a little mesh strainer here into a bowl, just so I don't have to catch the seeds. Otherwise, you just catch the seeds or take the seeds out. Our soup has come to a soft boil that is thickened up. It's going to get thicker because we're going to add in the cheese and the potatoes. Let's hope it gets thick enough, because we all know Aubrey messes up everything. First, we're gonna add the cheddar cheese. Give that a stir. Oh my God. I wish y'all were here with me right now. This smells so good. Okay, starting to get thicker now. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Oh my God, come to mama. Okay. Now we're gonna add in our potatoes. Maybe, oh shit. Once you add in the potatoes, you want to go pretty quickly because these potatoes are already cooked and you don't want to overcook everything. Oh my gosh. Let's give this a taste. Let's see if it needs more salt. This is amazing. It literally doesn't need any salt or anything. I almost forgot about the lemon. So we're going to add half this. So this is the juice of one. Oh shit, I didn't measure how much it was. This is the juice of one fucking lemon, guys. Whatever that is. There we go. That's where it's at. Money. Add in the bacon. Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's done, guys. It is done. I've been waiting for. Just kidding. I've already tried this. I haven't tried the whole thing yet as one complete dish. But this looks seriously delicious. My stomach is growling. Let me just stop talking and take a bite. This is literally perfect. It is a very balanced dish. That's my life. So, there was soup on my hand. This soup is fucking delicious, all right? The bacon has that nice salty bite. The potatoes are tiny and perfect and melt in your mouth with everything else. Literally, this is the ultimate like comfort soup right now. I've been craving comfort food lately. This fulfills the need. Thank you, Brandy, for suggesting this. I've actually never made this soup before. I actually texted Chef Bucci, how much roux should I put in this thing, you know? Chef, thank you. It was the correct amount of roux. All right, be honest, Brooke.
Oh, I will.
Don't be nice.
This is so good. It's so just full of flavor.
What could be improved on it?
Nothing. Like, I'm just thinking back to all the previous times I've had soup, and nothing, like, they're all disappointing. Like Panera, you know, Panera's soup, you know.
Yeah. No, this is a whole nother level.
That, like, comparing those two is like comparing, I don't know, like.
Apples to oranges?
Yeah. No.
All right, well, it's Brooke approved. There you have it. Brooke approved, Aubrey approved, and I'm sure you'll approve. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. Love you. Bye.